It is a sunny Friday from WLTS. Hello, folks. I'm Jake Morales. Alongside me, Kevin Moore. This is the OShow, and today we're going to begin off with combine issues and specifically Kyler Murray. Hello, Kevin. We're going to start off.
Kyler Murray started out as the top quarterback prospect in this year's draft, but during the combine, he was being hesitant about his participation in the drills. I feel that with him finally making his decision on entering the NFL draft, he should be showing more effort and actually participating in the drills instead of complaining about why he doesn't want to do them.
That's a very good point. And another quarterback who a lot of people think the Giants are going to take him at 6, Dwayne Haskins, who had a mediocre combine. He had a 5.40 and a 28 vertical jump. How do you feel about him?
I don't really have any thoughts on him, but I know you're a big Giants fan, so how do you feel that he might be going to the Giants?
I don't think that he's the guy that we need for the future because next year there's Tua Tagovailoa coming out, Trevor Lawrence, Jake Fromm, Justin Herbert, and so on. He's not the quarterback for the future, I don't think. I think what we need to get is an O-line to protect the ball so Eli can get the ball to Saquon, Odell, and Shepard and all those guys. And just one more thing on the NFL Combine. DK Metcalf blowing the show away, getting a 4.3 40. 27 on his bench and a 40 vertical jump. And he has to be a first-round pick after this. I think he can make any team much more of a contender. That's just my opinion. Kevin, how do you feel about him?
Exactly what you said. He's going to be a first-round draft, no doubt.
Let's get a word from the crowd. What do you guys feel? Anyone?
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about DK Metcalf?
He's going to be good. The only problem is he had a slower 3-cone than Tom Brady. So it's kind of not too
Oh, look
good.
what happened to Tom Brady. All right, and free agency frenzy. Some big names. We have Nick Foles, the Super Bowl MVP, Jadeveon Clowney, who's the #1 overall pick for the Texans, Le'Veon Bell, and DeMarcus Lawrence. Big one, obviously, is Nick Foles. I think wherever he's going to wind up is going to be a big guy. I know there's an Eagles fan out here. Do you have anything to say about Foles? Or where he's going to wind up?
Happy we got rid of him.
Really?
Carson Wentz, baby.
Really? After Foles led you guys to the playoffs last season? I'm shocked about that. And one more, just Le'Veon Bell. It's going to be an oddball where he winds up. A lot of teams need a running back like him. He obviously sat out because of the money last year. But I think, and you're a Steelers fan, so, and obviously with him and Brown leaving, how do you feel about him?
It's whatever. I mean, we have Connor. It doesn't really matter.
And going, all right. Thanks, Kevin. Now we have Anthony coming up with MLB.
Thank you, Jake. So to start, I'm going to talk about Bryce Harper's impact on the city of Philadelphia and the team. Originally, if you want to have a good seat, you had to drop at least $116 before his signing, and now that he's actually on the Phillies, it's skyrocketed up to $350.
Yeah, this is going to be big because I'm a big Mets fan, so I was looking for Mets-Phillies games. And there were some nice left field seats for 17 that boosted up $100 the next day they signed him. And in the NL East, he's staying in the NL East, and that's going to be danger for the Nationals and the Mets, who are both going to be contending for the wild card spot. And it's going to be very scary to see Harper in the Phillies. And next up, we got
This is last year's standings in the NL East. Mets a lot lower on the list than projected for next season if we are to look.
Yeah, let's look over.
Mets go up one spot, but I'm a little surprised to see the Nationals higher and the Phillies so low on the list.
I think just the addition of Harper alone should have the Phillies in the 2 or 3 spot. I don't see the Nationals doing any more damage after losing Harper. I think you flip-flop the Phillies and the Nationals, if you ask me.
I agree.
All right, next up we got...
This is projected Phillies lineup. I don't see... obviously, you're going to have Harper in the 3 spot, and Realmuto is going to be a big impact. But Odubel Herrera, I think that they could definitely get rid of and bring in a better guy.
I see that, but Herrera's been there all his career. I don't see the management taking him out towards the end of his career. I think they're going to have him in that 8 spot no matter. They're probably going to move to the 8 spot, but I think Andrew McCutchen's going to be good in the 5.
I agree.
I think maybe move him to the 4 in the cleanup spot, but it's going to be pretty good. Next preseason snubs. I like Dominic Smith in the Mets. We got him. I'm a big Mets fan. We had troubles with first base ever since we lost Lucas Duda. He's a big, strong guy, a good hitter, and I like to see a lot of him out of him. And you got Michael Chavis from the Red Sox.
Yeah, big hitter, has a good average in the preseason. I think he'll be big impact for the Red Sox upcoming.
And we have Sam Gavo, whatever his last name is. He's a pitcher for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays struggled a lot in that area last year.
Yeah, he's got a low ERA and racking up some good strikeouts this season.
And Jeremy Bleach for the Phillies, Anthony.
Well, if we go to the next slide, I'll pull up his stats.
We got the Mets first baseman stats, and he didn't play that much last year, and he didn't have a great batting average, but he got on base enough, and did what he had to do. And
Yeah.
next we got Chavis and
He's got a good
Anthony
average.
Kingmore.
He's got a good average.
And Belts, like we were saying, Anthony. Here's stats.
Yeah, so far, I mean, he's thrown 4 games in the preseason and still got a 0 ERA, so I'd say he's looking pretty good.
And we have his was this his average last year?
His average, his ERA, you mean?
Yeah.
He didn't really pitch in the majors last season. This is his preseason stats for the moment.
Okay.
But I definitely think he'll be starting soon.
And we have the pitcher for the Blue Jays, and he's got a solid spring training so far.
I agree.
We'll see what we can do. And
Jack Flaherty, he pitched against the Phillies on Tuesday and he sat down nine on strikeouts in only 4 innings, including 7 strikeouts in a row.
and a big one, the Yankees in trouble. Yankees spending maybe a little too much money on high-priced players, and maybe won't go well.
I agree. Luis Severino's out at the moment, and I'm looking to see who they have to replace him.
And I know we got a big Yankee fan over here. How do you feel about it?
I think the Yankees are fine. They'll still make the playoffs. They'll win the East. If not, they get the wild card. Win the wild card. They're guaranteed to make it to the ALCS every year, pretty
Oh.
much.
The ALCS. Do you think they're going to break the 10-year World Series drought?
Not too sure. See how it plays out. Next year, definitely though, because they're signing Trout.
All right. And
Let's talk about who's getting shipped. I got DJ LeMahieu going. There really isn't a spot for him, and he's getting further in his career, and I don't really see his impact on the team.
I think Tulowitzki's going to be gone too. He was a very solid player for the Blue Jays for years, but he's catching up there in age. His stats are declining, and I think it'll be a better chance for him to leave.
And
This
Voit,
year, I think they are going to get rid of DD instead of Tulowitzki.
Really?
I think they're going to hold on to Tulowitzki until Didi comes back, and then once Didi's back, he'll be a goner.
And now Garrett Ellsbury and Gardner, what do you think's happening with them?
Ellsbury, I think they'll get rid of. Gardner, I think, will finish out his career as a Yankee.
Yeah, because he doesn't have that much time left, and it'll be ridiculous to get him.
If
So,
you're looking at spring training, he's been hitting some homers. He's doing fine, so I think he's still a good player.
all right.
This is what's my prediction for the starting lineup for the Yankees. I got Bird over Voit just because Bird's the more dominant player at the moment, and I put right here Tulowitzki staying until Didi's back.
Yeah, this is definitely a championship contending roster with Frazier and Judge in the outfield. So I think this is going to wrap it up for the baseball. Next we have Brian Durkin and Frank Beal with basketball.
My favorite is James Harden. He's been dominating the game. He's averaging 37.5 points, and his field goal percentage is 44%.
I think it's Giannis because he's averaging 27 points a game, 12 rebounds, and he's carrying the team for first in the East. Paul George, he's carrying Thunder, even with another star with 28 points and 8 rebounds.
Miguel, is that your favorite?
Yes, my favorite player soccer. Football player soccer. My point of view is very interesting and great.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up. Let's bring in some college ballers in.
Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm here with Jake and Kip, bringing some March Madness basketball.
Alright, let's get right into it. I got Duke win it all. I think without Zion, I think RJ Barrett can step up and win them the championship. Kip, what about you?
I disagree. I got Gonzaga. They got Rui don't know how to say his last name. He's pretty good. He's averaging 20 points a game. Ryan, what do you bet you?
I got the Louisville Cardinals. They missed last year, but this year they're ready to come back. Where my Louisville fans at?
Yo, where are the Cardinals in the top 25?
Doesn't matter. They'll be up there soon.
All right, for my dark horse, I got LSU. They got some studs. They might go the Cinderella story, you know what I'm
Nas
saying?
Reed's a beast.
Nas Reed, Roselle Catholic. Let's go.
I disagree with that. I got Virginia Tech. I think they're a physical team. And they're good on the rebounds. What about you, Giles?
I'm going UCF Knights. Physical team. They're ranked 25th, but they're going to make it all the way.
Alright, let's talk about some
Prospect
draft
picks. Kip, who you got
here's
for your
my
top five?
picks. Zion, number 1, then RJ Barrett, Ja Morant, my boy from Gonzaga, and then Cam Reddish. That's who I got.
So who you guys got?
We got number 1, Mike.
Charles. I got Zion Williams, number 1.
Let's go.
Slight injury, but he's bouncing back.
Freeze.
I think if Chicago gets the top pick, I feel like they're going to take RJ Barrett over Zion.
Nah,
No way.
I would disagree. Alright, well that's gonna do it for the college basketball. So we're going here.
Baby, that's quite a lot.